Hello everybody and welcome to Herman's RV Holidays. How are you all doing? We're doing pretty well. It's been a month since we come back from Brittany. We're making those videos, they're coming out soon. And yeah, feeling a bit post-holiday blues, I suppose. They're wearing off, but we're looking forward to our next trip. So we have quite a few viewers on. Say hi everybody. If you're not too shy, just tap it in the thing and just say hello. Not sure if Zoe's going to be joining us today. Hopefully she is. Let's cross our fingers. We've got our chair down here all ready for her. What we're going to talk about today, I thought we'd talk about Brittany. Well, I already mentioned the videos that are coming out. I've got 5 lined up already, so they'll be releasing every week, and basically what we're going to be doing at Christmas time. Wow, we've got 18 people watching at the moment. Hello. So, still got my cold, by the way. Yes. Brittany. We had a great time. In fact, the pictures in the background, Zoe's taken those. And we had a weather-wise, it was either like it is today, wet, or it was really nice and warm and sunny, like in that picture just there. So it's like bit of we spoke to one person, one campsite owner towards the end of the holiday, and she said it was the worst September ever. So it was all right for us. That was pretty interesting. So it's just a quick look at the chat. Hi Bob, how you doing? Just watching your full Monty of the NC 500. Brilliant. What, you're watching this and the NC 500 video? Wow. Michael Morris just wanted to say thanks for your YouTube channel. We love it. Oh, thank you very much. Our pleasure. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy going away, and I enjoy making the videos. James, hello. How are you doing? All the way from Florida. What time is it in Florida, James? Must be about lunchtime, I guess. It's 4 o'clock in the evening, afternoon rather, here. Right, so Brittany. So for James and everybody who doesn't know where Brittany is in France, just across the channel from England. And I'll just show you where that is if I can remember how to switch on my screen. There you go. So there is England. Brittany is this. Wait, is this area here? And if we zoom in a bit, last year we went to Brittany, and we kind of we went around this area here. So we went to Rennes, Saint-Malo. How far did we get? Oh, we went all the way down here to Karnak. But we thought, well, we only went kind of in this area. So let us do the west side. So rather than getting the ferry to Saint-Malo, we got the ferry to Roscoff. And essentially, I mean, you're going to see loads of maps in the videos, so I don't want to go too much into this. But the kind of plan was to go around the coast to, yeah, just to see what is there, soak up the sights. Normally coast is pretty good for the sights and everything, and then we went back. What I really wanted to do, in fact I wanted to do this last year, was see this part, this park of natural, it's all in French, region of this park, and we ended up going to I couldn't pronounce it in the video. Karamet Sumer. And yes, you're going to get lots of mispronunciations in the videos. and you are, especially this guy here, right? It's a camper. We took a camper to camper. Yeah, so that's what we did. We wanted to go up here, but we didn't have time. This looked quite interesting, and all the way around, there's lots of, as you would expect, lighthouses, and some of them are quite impressive. There's one about here, which is the largest. Apparently, I read the largest. Lighthouse. I keep wanting to say telescope for some reason. I have no idea what it is. The largest lighthouse. I can't believe. Oh, there we are. There it is. Lighthouse in Europe. Well, anyway, that's the map. That's what we. That's where we went. And I recorded every day. So expect lots of videos. Right, let's switch the map off if I can. There you go. Oh, there's Herman. And I've lost all my other screens. There we go. So that's another quick look at the chat. Michael says, we're off to Britain next year. Your videos have been great. Well, you should watch out for the next lot. They're going to hopefully give you some other ideas. Actually, the top part, that was our first part of the holiday, the first 4 or 5 days. It didn't seem like we was doing anything. We were just driving around and seeing lots of rocks. So when we got, by the time we got to Crozon and Karamet-sur-Mer, it was like, what are we doing? But kind of, it's a pretty weird feeling. Normally our holidays are, oh, go there, let's go there, go there. We'll see this, see this. But when we went there, maybe we just missed it. I don't know. Really weird. Anyway, 12 o'clock in the afternoon in Florida. I guess the weather is quite nice there. It's normally nice. It's either nice or it's really, really, really windy in Florida. I don't think you get much. Oh no, you get thunderstorms, didn't you? Of course, and Disney shuts. Joep Rolex. Hi, can you tell me what the best solution is for using the toilet paper? Where's this going? And maybe a cheaper alternative for the chemical. What is the best wattage for solar panel? Whoa. I don't know how to answer those questions. I don't know the answer to that. Using the toilet paper. I think you're referring to when we're going, well, camping. Is that right? All we do is use the toilet paper that you buy in the supermarket. Except for we tried the don't use the quilted stuff. It doesn't dissolve. It doesn't break down. Alternative. There is something that I saw. It's I was looking into, and for the name of it escapes me now. But essentially, on the cassette there's that tube with a yellow thing on it. Well, you replace that thing, the cap, with this vent, and you don't put chemicals in it, and all the I don't actually know how it works, to be quite honest. It seemed very far-fetched. I'm sure somebody watching will be able to tell you how that, or tell you what the name of that thing is. Yeah, and once you've figured out what to look for on motorhomes, you can see them. There's a little door where the cassette is. There's this like massive vent, and they got this thing. I don't know how it works. And the best wattage for a solar panel. I am new to solar panels. I haven't got one. I intend getting one, but I think it's going to be a matter of searching online and speaking to the people who know, like fitters themselves. I don't know myself. I'm number 120 watts. Don't know. Inverness, hi Ian. How are you doing? What's the weather like up there? It's been raining here. It was raining this morning. I guess it's still raining where you are. It's what Scotland's normally like. So Ian, are you living there or are you touring around Inverness? That's a question. I'm interested to know that. Do you live in Inverness? Because of course May this year, that's where we were. Buddy Wheels, hello Buddy Wheels from Herefordshire. Banbury, Mark. Okay, that's not too far away. Oh no, it's Herefordshire. Hertfordshire. For some reason I get those mixed up. The pronunciation of it. Herefordshire and Hertfordshire. I'm all things and thumbs and whatever when it comes to pronunciations. There we go, here's your answer. Get the biggest solar panel you can afford, or fit it, and fit it to your van's roof. That's what we were thinking of doing. Now I'm going to mispronounce your name, so I'm going to apologise before I do. Lakshman, hiya, nice to see you live after a while. Looking forward to those new videos. Cool, thank you very much. I have to apologise really, because I'm kind of drip feeding you them. If I release them all in one go, I wouldn't have anything to release for weeks, and I don't really want to. I want to kind of have a constant feed try to do every week, and I'm so far succeeding. Really would like to do it every day, but that's not really possible unless we're actually in Herman, and we could live stream from there with my phone like we did this time. Horrible in Hertfordshire. Yeah. Oh, is it still raining? It stopped now. Here. Lee, hi from Ludlow, Shropshire. Really enjoying your YouTube channel. Thank you. A SOG system. Is it? It does ring a bell, but I thought it was a bit longer word. SOG system. Take a look at that. Oh yes, right, because it stands for something, doesn't it? Yes. And Bob says, you thinking about the SOG system? It uses a vent and no chemicals. Yeah, but it's got a vent. The cassette's got a vent already, though, isn't it? That's what that yellow button is. If you press that, or when you push the cassette in, well, ours anyway. I think we got probably an older. When you put a cassette in, the yellow button pushes down, and that's a vent. I know that because I had to replace it. That button and the vent. Yeah, so that's why I didn't understand how the SOG system worked. All the bad smells going outside. It just doesn't make. It must work, but I don't. I like to understand these things, you know. You're not the first about Hertfordshire and Herefordshire. I think that means. Trevor, hi there. Hi Adam. Fit minimum 100 watt solar. Get 150 if you have space. Any bigger, it getting expensive. Okay, great. Thank you. Phil, hi from Plymouth. Enjoying your videos and live feed. Did you guys see the live feed that we did on the live streams that we did on when we were on holiday? Did you enjoy those? Were they were more of an experiment? I was struggling to actually do it on my phone. I mean, I'm a technical, and of course, what it was, I was using the old live streaming app, and I thought every time I streamed, I was actually streaming on my other channel, and I thought, how do I? Anyway, I figured out that. Oh no, a minute, there's a little button on the YouTube app itself, and you can just do it from there. And that was dead easy then. Plymouth. Weather is nice in Inverness. Oh, good. Oh, and you live there. Excellent. So you can do the NC 500 whenever you like. Oh, sorry, just a bit of envy there. Buddy Wills, Adam, do you drain Herman's water system down in the winter to avoid freezing, or do you not bother if you continue to use him through the winter? I do actually. I do drain him down. In fact, we need to do that pretty soon. Well, pretty soon. It's getting really mild these winters, aren't they, in the UK? I think last year we probably had 2-3 really cold days, I think. My memory serves me. Yeah, I do though. I take the we've got a water filter that goes into the kitchen tap, so I have to. It's a pain to remove, but I do remove it, and I replace that when in the next like in March time. But yeah, drain it down. It's just I think I actually no, I have emptied all the outlets, so all the water should be gone, but that filter is still in place. So I do it. But like I said, it's not so here in the southeast. It doesn't get so. We've had our windows open today, right? Because it's so hot in there. But anyway, we got Economy 7, which is just junk. Yeah, I used to be quite religious about it. Worry about it, rather, I should say, about getting I'll take the pipe and start blowing down so I can hear. But I don't do that anymore. Just pull the plug and drive a little bit, and then that'll do. Craig Von Video. That's a cool name, isn't it? Hello from sunny Craigavon. Oh, I see. That's not your name. That's a place in Northern Ireland. Ah, were you? Somebody did suggest to us that we go to Ireland, and do what was the correct? What are the words? Oh, do a full Monty in Ireland. And I thought, ooh, sounds rude, but no, that'd be an idea. Nice little ferry ride across there, and I've been to Ireland myself, or Northern Ireland and the Republic, on a motorbike. So that was really good fun. But yeah, doing it in Herman would be good as well. Thanks, Adam. I have a friend who also keeps a dehumidifier in his to avoid damp problems. You and anyone else do so? No, we don't. The main reason I don't is because if you look at the skylight, the vent we push up. It's a famia. We push up. If you look at them, they're just going to let in air. They got holes all over them. They don't let the water in when it's raining, if it's closed. But when it can the air. So I thought, well, there's no point if you're going to have a dehumidifier in there, and I'm mispronouncing that now. It's going to be fresh air all the time. I couldn't see the point. I did think about it. Bob, I put on my video. I put a video on my channel about draining down. Dare I say? Go ahead. Yes. Done that as well. Probably out of date now. Actually, a lot of people have said not to use Milton. I use Milton. People don't use, but they said because it damages the elements and the metals in the boiler. But I don't think I make it go into the boiler. I don't think I do. I don't tend to want to clean the boiler with Milton. But I don't know what an alternative is. Somebody said vinegar? Malt vinegar? I don't know if that was. That's good. I suppose it's the other side of the spectrum, isn't it? Bleach. pH spectrum, I meant. Alkaline and acid. I don't know. Anyway, getting too chemical now. I'll take a look. Yes. Only 5 degrees in Craigavon, but sunny in between rain showers. Oh, and it's pronounced as Craig Arvin. Ah, okay. Craigavin. Thank you very much. I think my friend is a bit of a damp. Well, depends if you're getting mould. We get a little bit of mould in the bathroom, which also has one of those vents. But it's wipe it. It's a bathroom. It doesn't have any exposed wood or anything, so it's just wipe it off the plastic. Stainless steel that Milton is not good for. Yeah, I was reading that very light alkaline, whatever bleach is. It kind of can corrode various metals. I didn't really believe it at the time. PuraClean for cleaning. Yeah, I've got some of that. It's quite expensive if you could just take a little bottle of Milton and blah, 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 blah. But I see what you're saying. Get the proper stuff. Maybe we do that. I think we do have some more for. We've got some spare from a few years ago I have not used, so we could use that. PuraClean is the best and most expensive. Do you guys I've got a bag here of stuff. Do you guys ever have? This is something that we do all the time. When we go on holiday, we have some ideas about things we want to change, things we need to fix, and whatever. And Herman's in storage, so he's not like just parked out there. So we don't, we got to book in to go and visit him. And what we tend to do is build up a pile of stuff. So we've got a whole lot of washing the bedclothes and all that. They're all washed and ready to be put back on. But there's a whole bunch of other things, and I just wanted to show you what's in our bag. Well, including the bag actually is one of the things that. So we managed to found a frame, really cheap frame for our drawing that we got hand drawn in the Heimerfest, if you remember. We only saw a little picture. I only showed you a picture of it, video. And this is completely plastic, so it's not glass. There we are. What do you think? Little Herman. And she had to mention my quiff. So he got to get his quiff in. I thought, oh no, he's got to put that in. And then the other thing is, well, I started this and Zoe's finished it off. So our curtains, they're hooked in. Have I got one on here? They've got a little wrap thing. So when you put them away, you've got a little wrap thing, and the Velcro together, so you can just get them out of the way, nice and tidy like. Oh yeah, here we are. So they look like that. All right. So that bit connects to Herman. That's the rusty. I'm gonna say something else though. It's got a bit of Velcro, and the Velcro comes around like that, and then you can basically put your thing in there, your curtain. However, a lot of them are, as you can see, a lot of them are damaged. They don't Velcro anymore, whatever the term is. So we decided to make. That's not one. We decided to make a bit more characterized, make a bit more us, I suppose. And when we were, I think it was when we were in Camper, we saw this shop of bric-a-brac and materials and buttons and all this kind of stuff. So we bought some material. There's the material there. There's a sample of it, and some buttons and stuff. And we ended up making these. You can get that. I'll tell you what. Let's make that nice and big. There you go. Right. So we got. So the idea is that we're gonna. Which way is it now? We're gonna screw it to Herman, replacing this thing, right? And then, and then we can basically loop it round, and oops, of course that's going to be attached to the wall, and then basically like that. So not too sure if it's permanent or temporary. They might just be a whole lot of rubbish and just keep falling out off the wall or whatever once we screwed it. But we got I made one, and Zoe made the other 7. So that's what we're going to be fitting soon next time. And what else have we got in our little thing here? Because of course, go onto Amazon and this is the you go and buy some stuff. This is how we're going to fasten the picture frame to the wall. And now I've been wanting to do this, get one of these for a long while, and this is an awning light. Right, and there's a tiny little cable at the back here, some wiring. So I need to drill some holes from the outside of Herman and fit that above the door with a switch. And we got on our panel just above the door. We got a pit switch that says reserve. I thought, well, that's German for something. I'll look. It has nothing connected to it, so we might be using that. It might be dead easy. I don't know why I put this in. And I bought some of this sticker flex because, of course, I'm going to be drilling into the side of the wall there. So that's going to be doing for that. And I've got a few other jobs for that as well, including the wing mirror. Somebody noticed that. Probably need to reseal the wing mirror back on, but yeah, that's a DIY job. The next time we go and see Herman, we need to sort that out. So just get back to the chat, anybody? Ah, Cynthia. Have I missed one yet? Cynthia from Arizona. Wow. It's got people from Florida, Arizona, Ireland, Scotland, England. Where else we got? Who else we got on here from from around the world? I think last time we had somebody from Norway, Denmark, Norway. I forget now. My husband and I enjoy your videos. Thank you very much, Cynthia. Do you have an RV yourself? Should we get my face off the screen like that? It's a bit. It's worrying me. Don't know about you. There you go. Yes, do you have an RV of any kind? All shapes and sizes in the States. Of course, you've got trailers and you've got those big lorry ones. Von Bon Tempe. That's a strange name. Von Bon Tempe. What is the width of your Heimer, and do you have any problems in our country lanes in the UK? The width is, I think it's 2.8, say 2.9 meters. I think that's with the wing mirrors. And they stick out, what's that, 25, 8 inches, 9, 10 inches outside from the, so it's all nice and slim, and then it's just a huge, and they can't fold in, which is a sometimes can, you know, you can, if you can't fold them in, you're gonna have to judge with them as well. Problems in our country. I have had a few problems. I mean, you might have seen a video with us going down Kirstone Pass in Cumbria, where we meet at a coach coming the other way. It's just stuff like that. Not really. I guess we just get a bit worried if the road starts narrow and we don't know what's ahead. And if you're following sat navs, they do try and take you the strangest of routes. And of course, they don't know. That's just the data. I think I might have mentioned that before. Hey, Trond. See, I knew it was. I knew it was Norway. I remembered something. Correct. Where are we on here? Yes, so Cornwall. Yes, Cornwall's. If you go down off the beaten, if you go down visiting the small narrow, the small coastal towns, you can have problems with that, with there. But I think you just got to use your common sense. A good indicator is if you see a bus stop. That is normally a good thing. But generally, not anymore. Anyway, we have had a few issues when we didn't have Herman. We were using rentals. That one time was in Scotland, and what was the place? Now I forget the name, but anyway, we just needed to go to this campsite, which is less than half a mile away, and the road was blocked. There was resurfacing in this town, Stirling. Stirling. Anyway, and I thought. I looked at the diversion sign, and I looked at the sat nav, and I told it to don't go any further, and it took us an hour. Right, we had to go around mountains to get to the other side of the town. And I thought, I'm not having that. I want to stop driving, that kind of thing. So I noticed people were overtaking us, and they were ducking into the side street. I thought, and then I could see them coming out of the just ahead, the other side of the roadblock. I thought, well, where are they going? So I followed them, and they went down a bit back of the pub and all the other, the estate agent, all this kind of thing, where you get the delivery trucks, and they were going through this arch, and I wasn't in Herman, I was in a newer motorhome, a smaller motorhome as well, and oh my goodness, it's one of those arches. It's just like. Was a flat above, and it's just walls, and of course the vehicle, the camper, didn't have a rear window, and we'd folded in the mirrors, so I didn't know if anybody was behind me, so I couldn't reverse if I got stuck, and I was moving the wing mirrors out to get past the drain pipes, Imagine that, right? So you got to move the mirror in, move the mirror out, move the mirror in as you're going down. And I looked down and I saw it was a pub. And I looked down and I saw this woman on a computer like this, and she looked up. It was the funniest thing. But it wouldn't have been funny if I had got stuck. But it was never again. That was the last time. The first time was another incident. Oh, that's another story. But yeah, near Bracelands, near Sidman's Yat, that really narrow place, if you know it. Anyway, we will try to go up there. But anyway, back to the chat. Roger Bix, hi from Wupper Valley, Germany. I was thinking about going to Germany next year. As though he's not said much anything about it, to be honest. But I thought about that. Maybe if you guys got any tips for us about Germany, where we could go, that'd be very nice. Buddy Wheels, love the curtain tie rack. Love the curtain tie rack. Could do with some of those to hold my undercrackers up with. Love the curtain tie rack. Oh, the curtain tie back. Am I not reading right now? Could do with some of those to hold my undercrackers up with. Okay, I'm gonna skip on. Okay. Great to see you live. It's been a while, hasn't it? I mean, other than the days in Brittany, I think the last time was August. Can't be 2 months. Bob, I just noticed you're not too far off 1,000 subs. I know. Let's all share some Herman. Getting over. Thanks, Bob. That's very kind of you to say. Yes, I think the cause of that was the live streaming we did in Brittany, but also, and most probably the main thing was that the trailer. The channel trailer. I noticed that what I had there already had quite a few views, which is just our first time out in Herman. And I thought, well, if that's got a lot of views, that's possibly all those people that have watched that video could have subscribed and they haven't. Or maybe some of them did. I thought I need a channel. I need a channel trailer. So that's what I did, and hopefully that's what's working. Well, anything will do. But yeah, my goal that in the new year, New Year's resolution kind of plan, you kind of make those kind of things, was I think it was on 500 subs, and I thought, well, it would be great if I could get to 1,000. My stretch goal, talking kind of business talk now, my stretch goal would be 2,000, but that is really pushing it. Maybe that's for next year. Yeah, I think it's probably for next, if we can get 2,000 subs by Christmas next year. The Derbyshire Debbie with an exclamation mark. When Herman reaches retirement age, will you replace him with Herman Mark II? Well, I don't know. When is retirement age for a motorhome? We've been to Heimerfest, and there was there's 100 older motorhomes than Herman. So retirement age, I don't know. With the if we do get another motorhome, it'll probably be another Heimer. And we do have, of course, we did see quite a few models there. The 584 looked quite interesting. It looks similar to Herman, but the kitchen's at the back. But I don't know. It probably won't be called Herman, I think, though. I think that would be the case. What happens with the channel, though? What happens with the channel if we have a motorhome not called Herman? That's going to be a disaster. But Cynthia, we're dreaming right now, getting inspired by people like you and your wife. We're not married. Just thought I'll throw that in. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I suggest you see if you can rent one. Rent one for a holiday, as you might not like it. It's good to travel, of course. It's very interesting to move around and see the sights, depending on what RV you get. If it's a trailer, then I don't suppose if like a caravan over here, you kind of pitch up and explore the area, as it were, rather than just driving it around like we do and exploring where we stop. We don't normally stay for very long in a particular place, and maybe that's our shortcoming, you know. I think we want to see everything, but of course you can't really always see everything. That's a great photograph, isn't it? Oh dear. Trond, what should I name our motorhome? Bursner Avino 684. Any ideas? Love the name Herman, but already taken. You can call your motorhome Herman as well. I see Zoe would be great for that. She'll be able to answer that. She knows all the. Is there something strange with the number plate? Could you make a name out of the number plate? Bursner. What about Barry? What's the German version of Barry? I guess Bursner might be someone's name, isn't it? Barry, Benjamin, or Benny. I don't know. It's interesting though. Alan, how you doing? Alan! Hi ads, finally got here. Have I missed? No, it's just me. Tell him, everybody. What has he missed anything? So the next subject that I want to talk about is, well, while I've just seen it, is this thing. I'll do the quick thingy here with the webcam. There you go. This is, well, they call them MiFis, mobile Wi-Fi. As you can see, it's got a thing on the end, which means it's 12 volt, goes into a cigarette lighter. We took this with us to Brittany. It's not bad. It's got a USB port there as well, so you can charge things off of it. Never used it though. And you put your SIM in there. Try and do it with one hand. Put your SIM in there. This cost me around £70, but it got 12 gigabytes as well, and it's 4G, 3G, and all the other Gs. From 3, about £70, 12 gigabytes for 12 months. We watched a couple of movies using it in France, and I'm up to, I think I've used up 6 or 7 gig. Of course, I've also uploaded, not uploaded, but I was using that, get my phone connecting to that while I was doing the stream. That's why I couldn't move away from the motorhome. It's pretty good. However, I don't think we got any 4G in France. I think somebody said on here that you'll only get 4G if you go EE. Now my phone's EE, so it's slightly disappointing. But it worked. It was we were able to watch a video using Amazon Prime. But yeah, so over in the UK, of course, 4G all the way, and that's how we did the Plymouth one, the Plymouth live stream. That wasn't too bad. That was pretty good quality, I thought. Thinking about where we were. So thing is, at the moment, you go to EE and they got these deals, £20 a month for 20 gigs a month. It's like, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's a month though, so I'll be paying £20 a month until the next time we go away. What I really need to do is stop the contract on my phone and then get one of those deals. But you know what's going to happen. The contract runs out in June, I think. So that's not going to happen for sure. But yeah, that would have been great though if we could get 4G on this and just stream using this, or do lots of video whatever with one of those. That'd be great, I think. I just thought I'd kind of review it. Used Amazon Prime as well. You know, the little, no, sorry, Amazon Fire, little dongle you plug in the back of the television, and it worked fine. However, some movies, the majority of the movies through Amazon Prime wouldn't work because we're apparently. Oh no, that's right. They wouldn't work if we used the Wi-Fi of the campsite, because the campsite is in France. This is actually registered in the UK, so they recognise this as a UK device. You can't stream Amazon Prime videos using Wi-Fi in France, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, so we're looking for. I was hoping to find an alternative of the campsites themselves, because the Wi-Fi in those are just terrible, as you may have witnessed in some of those places when we streamed. But and that's I mean, the credit will run out in a few months' time because I'll use it all up. I'll just get another SIM. It's SIM free as well, even though I bought it from 3. Right, where we got to in the chat? Bertie. How about Bertie Burstner? Yeah, that sounds a good one. Barry, Bertie. Trevor, our motorhome is Bertie Badger, the Bolero. Why the Badger bit? Why? Is it common roadkill or something? Buddy Wills, we have a Def Leppard's Glow Bus. Oh, I like those. That we have named Globby. Or was that Globy? Globby? Sounds like. Remember the trapdoor? Kids, maybe I was a bit, yeah. Trap Globbits. That's what. Anyway, that's another thing. Phil Stoneman, try Bavaria in Germany. There is a route called the Romanstrasse. Lots of medieval towns and castles. We'll take a look at that. Bavaria, is that like really south? Because of course the problem with us is that I might have mentioned this before, is you can't go too far in one direction because we'll just get to see it a little bit and we'll have to come back because we've only got 2 weeks. We don't like driving too much during the day, you know, during one stint, as it were. But we'll check that out. Thank you very much. Steve, hi from the Yorkshire Dales. Oh, we love the Yorkshire Dales. Watching your NC5 run again. Wow. I guess I've watched it so many times because of course I've edited it. I don't really know what's in it anymore though. It's really weird when I go back and watch a video I've edited. I think, oh yeah, you know, it's kind of weird feeling. Hoping to do it March, April 2018 in our Swift Bolero. Is yours called Badger? Bertie the Badger as well. Romantic Road in Germany is beautiful. Oh, I'm going to have to write all this down in my notes, I think. Thank you very, very much. Thanks very much for that. Where's Zoe? Zoe's upstairs. She's doing her thing upstairs. Doing all the chores while you chat on YouTube. Situation normal. Right, that's it now. I'm kidding. Yeah, she's upstairs. I don't know what she's doing. Lakshman. Sorry. Big fan of your aerial shots. That's one thing we didn't do in Brittany. I think it was just too windy most times. But there's no, you won't see any of the drone shots in Brittany this time, unfortunately. I know, I can hear you going, oh. Big fan of aerial shots. Were you able to put the drone too much? No. I should have read the whole question. Yeah, it was too. There was one place where I thought, oh, I could get the drone. It was a huge monument right on the cliffs. but it was a monument to the dead and the war dead, and it would have been really good, but of course it was a bit windy as well. And I don't think I'd charged all the batteries up. You've got to keep them charged for them to be any good. We use a 20 gig just uploading our videos at the motorhome, and wow. So what do you use then, Bob? You got something similar? I take it that was in kind of. You talking about you were in the motorhome, right? At the motorhome. So from the motorhome, you uploaded 20 gigs worth of video. That must be like over a weekend, I guess, because they go over weekends, don't they? Trevor, what's best, ferry or rail to France? We used ferry in 2012, but never done the train. We've not done the train either, Trevor, so I can't answer that. I guess it must be a lot quicker, but I think it's more expensive as well, isn't it? Bob says rail is quicker and no chance of seasickness. Yeah, true, but you can't buy 2 bottles of whiskey though, can you, when you're over there? Oh jeez. Oh, I think I was photobombing Zoe at that point when she was taking a picture of that. Took all this ill. Yeah, I got another 2 bottles. I mean, I went to Scotland and bought 5 or 6 bottles of whiskey, and then I go to Brittany on the ferry. I buy some more. Your Bolero's called Bolly. Excellent name. There you go, Bolly. Bolly the. Oh, what's the name? What was it? Can't remember the make of the thing now. Nope, gone. Memory like a sieve. I tell you, memory like a sieve. Alan! Sorry. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about when I do that. It's those animals. Someone put human voices to animals from some wildlife shows. That's not Alan. That's Steve. Steve! In Brittany, did you find the local people a bit unfriendly and miserable? No. I'm trying to think. No. The only time I could think of is when we went into this cafe come shop, and it was a boat. It was a little boat, and it was moored up there permanently. And you go in there and there's like coffees and people having coffee in there and whatever. And I thought, oh, this is a great place. I'll take a little video or whatever. And Zoe turns around and says, oh, I think they're talking about you on your camera being, like, being slightly annoyed that I'm taking video in there without buying anything. But I don't know. I couldn't care, to be quite honest. If they say something, then I'll just say, okay, I'll switch it off. Already got my shots. So no, it's generally no. Everybody at campsites was fine. When we spoke to the reception people, they all seemed okay. People out in the street, fine. Restaurants and whatever, yeah, nothing. Using 4G on a mobile, okay. So you were using editing the video and then uploading through your phone. Okay, so you had a hotspot. All right, okay. I didn't think you could do that. I think I read into that on 3 where they said that if you do that, your allowance is a lot less. Okay, might be completely something different. We were there all week at the NEC. Did 6 videos. Wow. All week. Were you thinking about buying? Why were you there all week? Taking your time, I suppose. Were you thinking about buying a new motorhome? Because your motorhome is fairly new, isn't it? Tron says, why not a very nice motorhome trip to Norway, to Geiranger and Troll stunning, amazing landscape, expensive but very nice. You know what? Really would love to go to Norway or anywhere in that area, Sweden. I've been myself for work, both Oslo and Stockholm. So yes, very nice places, and I was getting. This is years ago now that I was getting drunk in one bar of the bar of the hotel, and these group of people came in and we got chatting, and they invited me to their summer home, and they've just been celebrating the first year of their company being open, and they were all drunk, more drunk than I was, and yeah, they invited me to their. That was on the fjords. I had to get a boat to the island, and we had fresh mussels. It was amazing. It was amazing. And the strange thing was, even though they were talking Norwegian, I knew what they were talking. I didn't know what they were saying, but I knew what they were talking about. I think I don't know what it was. Maybe their mannerisms. Maybe the. I don't know. Really strange. Oh, okay. You were with a friend who had a stand at the show. Oh, so you're not thinking about buying, right? I see. Okay, all right. Right. So I think our next thing I'm going to talk about is Christmas. Look, don't to me, but because we all know Christmas is just around the corner, simply because X Factor's on. Whenever that starts, you know Christmas is coming up, right? Because they try and aim for the Christmas #1. But yeah, so Christmas, it's November. Christmas isn't that far away, is it now? It's November. Wow. Yeah, so we're going to go away in Herman in Christmas. We're going to WWT in Slimbridge, Gloucestershire. And we've done this a few years, good few years on the trot. What we've probably skipped a couple now actually. We generally went there in January when it was really cold, because that's when you get to see the Buick Swans. Christmas time though, I don't think we're going to see them, and fewer Buicks have been going there because of the tundra where they breed and whatever in Russia. It's been not that cold, so they haven't been coming over. But yes, Trevor, Christmas. But it's not Christmas I want to talk about. It's where we're going. So we're going to be camping at the Tudor Caravan Park, and it is like 10-15 minute walk away from the WWT. So it's a great place, and there's a pub there. And it's just unfortunately that the pub it serves a Christmas meal, but when we get there, they're going to be stopping it. So reading drooling at this menu Christmas dinner that they had. I think, but it stops the day we arrive. So that's a shame we're not going to be having that. But we're going to have a Christmas dinner in Herman. I don't know if you've seen our halogen oven, but we're going to have to be doing it in that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing a huge turkey. It wouldn't fit for one thing. But we'd be doing something, maybe a crown or something. Is that the term? I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in Christmas. And no other plans at the moment. We're kind of thinking about what we want to do next year. But other than the idea of, should we go to Germany? And that's about it at the moment. We're not going to go to Brittany again. Not next year anyway. But Norway though, it's getting there though, isn't it? It's getting from here. I think going to go to the Netherlands, and then from the Netherlands up to Norway. I think that's probably the route. Oh, not Netherlands, Denmark. I mean, idiot. Netherlands, Denmark. Same location, probably from the same ferry terminal as well. Yeah, that's wow. Does that what that says? I've been streaming for over an hour. That can't be right. It's not even 5 o'clock yet. It's really weird. So anyway, I have kind of run out of things to say. Unfortunately, we haven't had our special guest today, which is Zoe. But that's fine. I will tell her that you missed her lots. See if she can come next time. So I'll give it a few moments in case anybody wants to say anything else. But I think that's going to be it. I'm just looking at my list of things I was going to talk to you about. Done that, and yes. Alan says we're going up to Rutland Water with a load of other motorhomes for the year. Should be great. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. When is that? That's March. We managed to get on, and these tickets are quite hot, quite sought after. We've been to Heimfest. That was great, and it's a huge field. Where, they've got a limit probably of 100, maybe 150 motorhomes that can go. But this Heimerchill, we managed to get tickets for that. Now it's at a caravan site in Cumbria. So Heimerchill is a lot more stricter, probably 20, 30 vans. I don't know. Lot more sought after, I suppose. But we managed to get some tickets. I was following the thing on my phone, and as soon as it opened, I managed to buy some for us. So that's just brilliant. So yeah, we're going to Heimerchill in March, but that's March. That's that's not very far away. But it's going to be good. I think we had a good time in the Heimerfest, and this is going to be a bit more intimate, I suppose you could say. Trevor says we can't make our minds up for 2018 holiday either. Thinking Ireland maybe. Yeah, Ireland and Germany. I got in my mind, and it's all through you guys. I think, especially the island and Norway. Might have to look again at Norway. So I did mention going to Spain, going to Santander or Bilbao. Until I explained to her that it's about £800 just for the ferry crossing. Buddy Wills, we're going to the Peak District just before Crimbo. Then in New Year's, this is nothing to do with Herman, by the way, but we're going on a New Year cruise. New Year cruise going to Bruges, and I don't know the other place. It might be Copenhagen. It can't be Copenhagen. I don't know where the other place is. It's got to be near the water, right? But it's going to Bruges. We've been to Bruges a few times before, and I can't wait for that bit because I'm going to go straight to the Half Moon Brewery if it hopefully is open. God, they do fantastic beer in there. But that's what I'm going to be doing in Bruges. I don't know about the rest of my family. Yes, my mother's and father's anniversary and their birthday, special birthday. So you're trying to, big celebration thing. And let's look where I got to the buddy. Buddy Wills is going to the Peak District. I've just read that. Bob's going to Moffat for Hogmanay. And Tron says there was a ferry between my town in Hogsund before to England. Thanks, dear friends, for letting me watching. See you again soon. Welcome for a cup of tea in Norway. Oh, a cup of tea. I've got some water which I haven't been drinking, which I'm very thirsty now. And Trevor says we just had a long weekend in York, Rowntree Park, camping and motorhome camping site. I think that means recommend it. No, I was just thinking we didn't go to that one, did we? When we were in York. Oh no, we were in. Oh, I'm thinking of Yorkshire, not so much York. No, we didn't. I haven't been to York, so wouldn't have gone there. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the pictures. Starting from next week, we've got. In fact, the first one has this video on it. Has this picture on it. If I can quickly. There you go. Look out for that picture in your YouTube YouTube things. Yeah, it's going to start from next week. We're going to be releasing the videos for Brittany. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now.